Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode in my new player's guide to Interloper, your first 20 days. And good news, you have made it through the first night of Interloper. Actually, 19 hours into the second day, so you're doing great. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up from where we left off. I believe that we stop at that trailer, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to loot a little bit. And I think that our plans were to go to Mystery Lake, because now that we found the hammer, we can go forge our tools. So in order to forge our tools, certainly need to get scrap metal and cloth, which, like I said, we can get that along the way. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. We have our hammer with us. So with all that being said, let's move on. All right, here we are in this trailer, and I just realized I better drink some water. Okay, so let's look at our journal. Yep, see, actually says day three. Now, I don't know if anybody realizes this or I've noticed this. Actually took me quite a while to figure it out too. The the journal that's here starts day zero, but this calendar starts day one. So this is eventually starts getting behind the actual days survived, because the journal that's in here, the one I showed you before, is the actual days survived. This shows you the days that are your appearing have. So like this is going to be like ahead, if that makes any sense. But you did make it through day one and almost into day three, finished day two now. So just so you know, I didn't know who a lot of people that I've talked to were like, yeah, I kind of noticed something, but I never thought about it. But that's why I think, because one starts on day zero and then one starts day one, and then eventually as time goes on, it loses more and more. So um, like my interloper run, it says on the actual journal, which is the one you should go by because those are actual days survived. It says 965, but my calendar says like 952 or something like that. So it's like it's off. After a while, it gets off. So just be aware of that. Okay, we're gonna get going. We are going to be cold though. What time is it? Um, I'm wondering. Let me look at my inventory real quick here. Okay, so I got these green birch saplings. Let's go ahead and drop these here, and we're gonna put them in our notes. Uh, I thought I had done this already. Showed you. It's weird. Okay. So here I put gear, and then here I put curing. I could have swore I put saplings in that other trailer. Unless it's a bear one. I don't know. I'll figure that out in a minute. Just bear with me here. Okay. Birch. Blue trailer. This is the one, blue trailer that's down from the PV transition. Okay. Let's just double check that.
This package is kind of heavy.
Yeah. Okay, so good. All right, so let's get moving. We're trying to find our way up to Mystery Lake, and that means we have to go all the way up there, up to the train tracks.
Need anything.
Um, so I know because like I said, map knowledge is everything, everyone. So remember that. I know where the wolf spawns are, and of course they just had a wildlife refresh like last year. It threw me all off,
Oh,
threw everybody
oh.
off. But now you know what? I should eat something because I don't want to lose my chance for well fed. Um, there's a there's a cabin right up here. I'm gonna go up there and build a fire. We still have a bit of a walk left to go, and I don't want to get too cold. I wish we could just go right up there if it's too steep, because it's literally right there, the cabin. That's okay. We'll be fine. There's up there is a chance for a wolf, but down here you're actually kind of safe in this area. Usually you kind of hear him howling by now, but if he's not there, you might not. But all right, so we're gonna hit this cabin real quick. Um, and we're gonna process these berries and we're gonna cook them up inside so we can warm up a bit. Oops. There was two there. Okay. There's some mushrooms over there too, but we're really cold, so let's get inside. Let's not waste any more time outside there.
Drop me a scare.
Oh, Astrid, you will soon. Don't worry about it. Let's craft these up. Is there anything else? Eat that. I'm gonna probably cook these cans, and let's see. We have those we can cook. And if we get those mushrooms out there, all right. Let's loot the cabin first, and then we'll go outside and cook. We have to really warm up. We're really cold. We'll actually warm up faster at the fire. Okay, I don't see anything else. Alright, let's grab these mushrooms and stuff. And I'll show you a good place that you can have a fire outside here, because obviously there's no fireplace. So the wind's dying down. That's a good thing. So what you want to try to do is, in your travels, look for places where it would be a good place to have a fire, where it would be wind blocked. Because if you're ever in the area and you need to put a fire down, you could say, oh, I remember a place over there that was pretty wind blocked. In here is a pretty good place to have a fire. It's pretty wind blocked in here. Sort of, sometimes. Not always, but sometimes it is. Did they change it? I used to be able to put a fire in here. There it is. But I think it's too windy. Oh, good, the wind's dying down. Let's do it. Nope. Ah! Just wouldn't let me. Okay. So I think we just put, if we put down just like 2 or 3 T's, is probably enough to get us to Mystery Lake, because it's not that far from here. Okay, let's get warm. Let's put a coal in there, shall we? And let's drop a T down. Drop 2 down. And while we're at it, we can cook these 2. Let's put this torch out for now. Let's save our torch. Okay. I grabbed that backpack, right? So up here and over this way and up is where the train tracks are. There's another trailer up there, and across the tracks takes you to the ravine. There we can get some birch bark, and birch bark's good for condition regen. You can make tea out of it, and it will regen your condition. For those who don't know. Remember, I'm trying to teach here for those who don't know. Okay, let's eat that. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I don't want to do that either. I want to take a torch, thank you. Alright, let's get going. You notice like it's really light snow, and like the sky is sort of, opaque, kind of in real life. Like it does look like it's going to snow. Now sometimes that will fool you. It might look like it's going to do something, and then what happens is you change your plans, and then it ends up being nice. I've had that happen quite a few times. We are super heavy, and I'm not crazy about that, but I think, like I said, if I take it to Mystery Lake, I could base there and put some stuff away that I don't need. Because we're going to need to get more metal and things like that for forging. So I guess I do have a torch. So if there's a wolf up here, I'm ready for him, I guess that's kind of why I like to travel with a torch. So this way there's a wolf there, I'm already got it lit. I don't have to worry about it. Of course, it's a little bit of a pain to keep torch management and stuff, but it's just my game style. I'm so used to doing it. Now, there's a trailer here, but I don't think I'm going to bother looting it right now. Right now, I think that my priority is to get over to... We're going to go this way. Instead of going all the way around, we'll go take the shortcut over here. I think what I'm going to do as well is drink this tea before it gets cold. We only have 1 down in our temperature gauge, but I don't want to lose any more condition due to the cold right now. So I'll just come down here and gradually work my way down without getting a sprain. Because I want to cut across this way. Just be careful. There's a wolf over there. You see that? But I want to go this way, actually. Swap our torch out. Alright. Keep moving. thought that was a wolf right there. It's not. Like that little rock right there. But I discovered it wasn't moving. This little section over here is a little bit weird. Sometimes, actually, we need to go that way. Not that way. We want to go upstream. Let's grab some of these cattails. It's food. So we want to go up where that bridge is the exit. And then when we get into the ravine, there's be no predators at all in the ravine. It has an old, it's an old adage that, you know, we used to say, we used to call it the TLD hospital. Because a lot of times if you were, you know, down and out and hurt and you want to restore condition and not be bothered by predators, you can go to the ravine and recover, spend a few days in there. We're going to leave some of these cattails because, like I said, the good thing is that you can always come back and get stuff because if, and especially on a long run, you're going to need to want to go back to the other regions, like revisit them a couple of times actually. In my long run, I've visited each region at least 3 or 4 times to get stuff that I left behind and, you know, cattails and things. Come on. Oh, nice going, Astrid. So, over there is a trailer, but I'm not going to go there because I'll just save it for later. We have so much to loot. We haven't even touched the surface in Coastal Highway. We're going to definitely need to come back here. My goal right now is to go... well, welcome back, everyone. I must have hit the hit the record button by mistake when we were going through from Coastal there. I lost some footage. I apologize. But anyway, that's Ravine. We just walked through it, but I just realized that I must have hit stop record for some reason on my keyboard. It is a hotkey. I'm sorry, but we'll go through again. I'm sure I'll have my opportunity to show it to you again. Or you probably already been here already. I better eat something. I don't want to lose my well-fed here, which we haven't got yet, but I'm working towards it. Okay. We're really tired. We really need to get warm and have a nice long sleep. It's actually going to work out perfectly. Of course, it's very windy, which is why I'm walking super slow. Okay, so up here, welcome to Mystery Lake, by the way. Up here, there's a trailer, but it's very possible there's a wolf up here. I need to really be careful. Come on, wind. Give me a break here. Okay, so if there's a wolf, he's either down right over there, or right over here. The ones here didn't spawn, but there could be one right over there, possibly. No, we are super tired and super heavy. So, but we're going to fix that problem. Don't worry about that. If I can ever make it here. The wind is so bad. Okay. So, let's loot and then we'll worry about our inventory, okay? Because let's loot first because I'm just going to get more stuff here. Okay. Oops. Let's put some stuff away and then we'll go get some sleep. We don't need two accelerants. One is plenty.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Let's put some of that away. We don't need paper because we have our level 3 fire. We don't need this tinder plugs either. Okay. We will need cloth. I'm going to hold on to these. We do need to fix our clothing eventually here too. We need our hammer. We won't need this. We're going to put that away. We're actually not too bad now. We don't really need 24 lumps. We're going to put some of this away. Because there will be some at the forge too that we can use. I guess that's probably, but I would like to fix my clothes, but if I do that now I'm tired, I'll just lose condition. So let's get some sleep, okay? I don't have, I don't think I have level 2 cooking yet, so I can't really make Banox yet. Okay, let's get some sleep. What time is it? Yeah, let's get a full, I don't know, 9 hours, I guess. Nice. Oh, that was nice. 2 days. Hey, we survived 2 days and 10 hours. So what do we got? 18 more to go, guys. 18 more to go. Now, if we make our 18 days, you guys would be well on your way to doing 500 or doing 1,000. You know, because after that, once you get what you need, like tools and weapons and enough clothing to get by where you're not constantly freezing, you can actually do quite well as long as you don't get killed by a wolf or something like that. Like that's usually kind of somehow that's how I usually die. Okay, what time is it? I would get still sleep a little bit more, so yeah, let's get a couple more hours of sleep here. I was going to say, it sounds like a blizzard. It's definitely a blizzard. Let me see something quick. So we have a good amount of matches. What I'm thinking is we can cook stuff, but it's not worth it. We should just wait for the storm to be done and then leave. Let's craft and we could spend some time repairing our clothing. How about we do that? We'll be able to get more cloth at the camp office. So, oh, we never got a sewing kit, so we can't do it. Never mind. Oh, dang, no. That's a bummer. I was kind of hoping that we could have done that. I think for safety purposes, I suggest more than one bandage. So let's actually craft another. We can only craft 2 minimum, so. Okay, what else we got? What else can we do? Not much else, to be honest. We just have to wait for this storm. And we can maybe go into the dam and loot it a little bit. How much scrap metal do we have? Basically none. Oh, wait. Is it stopping? Okay. Let's go into this trail over here and loot it and see what we can find in here. I do need some scrap metal, so let's go get the scrap metal if they have it. Sometimes there is a few pieces in here, like back behind this shelf, but not today. But we could fix that issue. We could fix that issue. We could break down these shelves if we need it, which we might do, actually. Hmm. Not much in here, I could tell you. All right. Yeah, let's take a few minutes to break down. But we should eat, though, before we do this. Okay. So, how much did that give us? 4? Nah, not that much. Anyway. All right, let's go. Now, you might be saying, loot the dam. But in Interloper, the dam doesn't have hardly any loot. It takes some... What I might do is loot it offline so I don't have to torture you guys. But, yeah, we're just going to go right over to... Actually, let's go this way because there might be a bedroll on the way there. And I do need to be careful that... be prepared for a wolf or whatever. So, basically what I plan to do is down here, ultimately need to be looking out for maple. Actually, I think there's a maple that goes over there, right? Let's go over here real quick. Eventually we'll work on ptarmigans too. But like a lot of these things are not priority really for I don't normally go after ptarmigans until I'm like at least day 10, 12, 15. I want to get my weapons and stuff first. I want to get my tools done first. That's to me that's the big priority. Sometimes there's a maple over here, unless they took the spawn out. I don't see it.
Sure getting cold.
Yeah, I know, Astrid. Alright. Okay. We're going to stick to our other plan, and that is to go into down here into the little cave and make a fire. And check, there is a spawn, there's a hunter's blind that could have a bedroll down here. And we'll go in the cave there and make a fire. Because we just got our condition back. I don't want to start losing it again. Which we are right now by being cold. So, I'm trying to think that... I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. You notice that I'm not constantly worried about being cold all the time, right? Yeah, of course, he'll come back at me again, but what I want to do is check this place for a bedroll. Nope, no bedroll. Okay. Don't go that way. You're going the way I'm going. Alright, since he's doing that, let's go this way. Let's put a fire down like I said I was going to do. Sometimes you get a plan and you should stick to it. And that's my plan, to stick to it. I said I was going to put a fire down here. So let's do it. And let's swap out my torch first. Before it dies on me. Come on, little fire!
One little fire. Perfect.
Nice job, Astrid. Yeah, let's throw coal in there. We need to get cold. We need to get hot or warm fast. Whatever you want to call it. Alright, we're going to put down tea. We don't really have any. So, since we don't have any, we have to make some. I think we have plenty of water at this point, so... Put a birch bark in. Do we have any food to put down? Canned goods? I thought we had. Yeah, we have peaches here. Drop those. Okay, remember to jiggle, guys? Remember to jiggle? Don't forget jiggle! It's possible that Wolf might be back when we try to get out of here, but I also don't think he's gonna bother us. He might go back down to the bottom there where he was before. I'm trying to work on my well-fed bonus, which is why I don't really want to starve right now. Okay, so we won't allow ourselves to be cold again because from here to the camp office is not too far away. I think what we'll do is we'll actually drink that first to help with our condition. And let's pull a couple more torches because I don't have any left. I'm not a huge... I do like to have better conditioned torches, but sometimes I just can't be picky. You got to pick what time frame you have here, because every time you pull a torch, your fire goes low. Okay. Let's drink that one. Alright, let's motor. So, in other difficulties, you notice that you don't have to necessarily worry as much about the cold as I have been worried about because of the, that's why I said in Interloper, you're always cold until your clothing is decent enough. Of course, he's running where I'm going. He's going after the bunnies. Yeah, I know, Astrid. You're fine. I mean, you're not starving. She's so melodramatic. So, all the time. I want these feathers because we need feathers to make arrows. Don't forget, guys. So that's part of our priority too, is to make sure we get feathers, 3 feathers to make 1 arrow. When I fill up our stick supply again. Um, there's might be wolves on the lake, so I want to make sure I have a torch with me.
I need to find
But
some
we're not
food.
far now from the camp office, so we can recoup there and figure out what we're going to do from that point. Mm, yeah, there's 2 there. Look at the sky. See, it's like that milky white color. Yeah, I think we're in for a storm soon. Don't mind me, Mr. Wolf. I just want to make it to the camp office. Now, if you're watching this, most of you probably already know about the camp office, so I'm not going to go into it too much.
It's so cold.
Yeah, I know, Asher. Let's run, because I don't want to start losing condition again. Okay, awesome. Alright, so I just want to loot. And I hope we find a sewing kit, because that would be really helpful. This also has a potential for a magnifying glass, mag lens in here. Ooh, here's our bedroll, guys. We found it. Nice. And we now have a bedroll, and that's huge. Actually, I don't want that. I want this one. And this one, even though it says 0.5, this one is actually better. So we're gonna fix that one up when we get a moment, when we can. If we ever find a sewing kit. We will be getting cloth too from here. We really will need cloth. Oh, I'm so happy there's a bedroll in here. That's really beneficial. We now have a cooking pot, so we can cook porridge now. Uh,
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
oh, Ashford's already getting heavy, huh? Okay. We need that too. Okay, so one thing is helpful is try picking up a table, moving it, because sometimes you find things under the object.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yes. We really need that. uh, we're not going to be taking pictures this um series, so we don't need that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to strip some cloth from the windows. This is a good opportunity to like figure out what you're going to do because I want to cook first of all because I got potatoes here and I can make a porridge and things, but I also want to repair my clothes, which is why I'm getting the cloth, and we're going to need the cloth for our tools too. Okay, so I'm going to show you that if we had a fire barrel in here, I would have moved the fire barrel down, but we can't. So we're going to cook up here, and we're going to try to get some more wood. The reason why I'm doing this is because um, to forge, it takes, you know, like 4 hours to forge your hatchet. It takes like 3 hours to forge your knife. It takes like 4 to 6 hours to forge your arrowheads. And it takes a lot of calories. So it's like, you gotta make sure you have a good amount of food and water. Otherwise, you're going to be stopping in the middle of forging to make water, or you're going to be running out of food. So I want to make sure that I have my cooking done ahead of time, so I have enough food to last through the forging. So this is why what I'm going to do is get enough wood so I can cook whatever I can cook at this point. Okay, let's grab this chair too. Okay, let's go ahead and get a fire going. I'm going to cook everything we could possibly cook now because, like I said, I'm trying to work on my cooking skills, my levels as well. And it'd be nice if we find a skill book. Those are great to read, great reads as well. Let's just put that all in. Let's put our torch out. Let's put our cooking tools down. We can actually now we can drop these cans now. We don't no longer need them. And let's go ahead and first things first is I think we should make water in one of these. And we'll cook other things in this one. Let's cook a potato. Oh. I just screwed my potential for well-fed. Darn it. I shouldn't have done that. Lesson learned there. It's okay. It's fine. I don't have a whole lot of food at this point anyway, so. Okay. Alright, let's make some porridge now that we have enough water. Finish making our teas. We have a canned good we could drop. Let's drop that down. And let's see. Okay. I guess my point is, guys, is if I can get, um, take a look. See, like I'm almost if I can make level 2, then I can start making Banox with my flour, which is what I'm hoping to do. Um, let's make a couple coffees as well. Okay, so it's almost nighttime,
The drink is
and
almost
I
empty.
haven't even
Let's
fixed my
see
clothing
what's
yet,
down there.
so I don't want to cook all my water away either. So we're going to put another thing of water in here, and we're going to put some water in here. Hey, I got my cooking too, yes. Do I have any more fuel that I could put in here? Yeah, let's put some sticks in. That gives me another 2 hours. Nice. Alright, let's fill up. It sounds like it's blizzarding out again. This should... Yeah, I think I'll be able to make a couple more things with this here. See, now I can make Bannock, because you need level 2 cooking to make Bannock.
I wonder if I can drop any of
Yeah,
this
we'll
here.
make one more porridge, and then we'll be good. We have to take a few more torches. Okay, let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can get an hour or two. Let's pick our worst condition clothing item. I do want to fix those. But those are really bad too. Let's repair those. Nice. I don't think I have enough time to repair them, but we could try an hour and a half now. Ain't gonna work. Let's try this one. 30 minutes. Yeah, it's about all she wrote. I'm not gonna get any more opportunity to fix it. Try this one. Oh wow. Nice. Got lucky there. Okay. Um Alright, so I think it's a good time to call the episode here then. What we're gonna do next episode is I'm going to organize a little bit here and then I'll start the next episode and we're going to head to Fort Muskeg and I'm going to take you on a trip and we're going to
I
forge
need to
and I'm
find
going to
something.
show you the whole forging process and how that all works. And yeah, so it'll be a fun episode tomorrow. We're going to go to Fort Muskeg and yeah, it's my, I hope you're learning something. I hope I'm doing an okay job. This is, I just kind of explain things as I go. I don't really have any scripts or anything. I'm kind of just winging it. So I hope it's helping you out in some way. If you haven't already and you like this stuff, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be awesome. And we'll see you next time. Take care and see you later.